Right, back with some Balatro. Let's play another game where I will have a go with the blue deck, where we get an extra hand per round, and it's time to play on the black stick, where we can get eternal jokers that cannot be sold or destroyed. Let's see if we can win a game. +3 hand side next round. There is not that juicy. After defeating the boss, gain 25 bucks is pretty juicy. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. The problem with this straight, if we get a straight, is it doesn't get 300 points in one hand. But we've all got low cards. Could try and find a flash. I didn't find a flash. 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we're looking for a straight flash. Okay, we didn't get a straight flash. Now this flash is not enough to win yet, so let's look for a straight flash or a higher flash. We didn't get a straight flash or a higher flash. Okay, we don't win in one hand. We have to win in 2 hands. But I only need 28 points. It should be with a pair of... That's got to be enough. Just enough. Okay, 2 hands. I lost a back. But we gain 1 back because we've got the blue deck with an extra hand, which gives me an extra back. So it's all good. No joker. Let's open a pack. What do we have? We can go into total debt. See, this is when I regret that I didn't really pay much attention to what else was in the shop. Also, there isn't a back button to go have a look. Alternatively, we could shoot the moon, which is already some basic scoring. Let's go with this. We could have bought all of this with our debt, but I'm not sure how much that helps us. So let's just go next. And let's skip to get 25 bucks, because surely seeing one more shop or getting 25 bucks must be better. I don't know if that's true. There's probably some clever mathematician that could tell you. Right, we don't want to play the queen. We want the queens in hand. 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5. Maybe we could play 2 pair with 13 mult from a queen, which is already enough to win. Maybe that's what we do. Cash out for 34 bucks and get probably the best joker in the whole entire game. Blueprint copies the ability of the joker to the right. All you need to do is find a really good joker or buff a really good joker, make a really amazing joker, then you double it. Put this on the right. Okay, so now our queens do 26 mult. I also have 27 bucks, which gets me the maximum amount of interest if we go next right now. Alternatively, we can even get another hand, which would earn me back the whole game, plus lets me play more. We could even open another one of these. We don't need the scoring right now. We've got enough score, as long as I find a queen. But this is for the whole game. I don't need to do it yet, because we've got 2 more shops to see and I could then get it. Beating the final boss we probably already do, as long as we find a queen. I could get even more money after defeating the boss. Oh my god, do we just go all in for money? Maybe. Which means I could get this now, which is probably unsound logic. But if I'm going to skip this anyway, it doesn't matter that I don't have money now. We'll get money later. Do I even take a free spectral pack? What does a spectral pack do? Choose one of up to 2 spectral cards. It's not very many choices. The best choice is not even that good. Like, you could duplicate one of these, or you could hex one and make it primary chrome, but I kind of need both of these jokers at the moment. Now let's fight. Right, so we need to find a queen in hand, otherwise we've got no score. So probably we just discard until we find a queen. Discard until we find a queen, although we've got 3 of a kind. Discard until we find a queen. Found a queen. Is that enough to win? It's going to be 26 malt. So this is 30 times 3, 40 times 3, 50 times 3, 60 times 3. But it's not 60 times 3. It's 60 times 29. That's easily enough to win. By easily enough, it's easily enough, let's just say. Right. We're going to get a butt-ton of money after we beat the boss, but we haven't beaten the boss yet. But we know we can beat the boss as long as we get a queen. We could turn jacks into queens. That's one thing we could do. We could save money to earn maximum interest, or we could open a pack which might make us get more money straight away. More money straight away. Okay, we're going all in for money. Do I care about this or this? We don't know what hands we're going to be playing yet. I could get this just in case we go full house later on. It's fairly cheap. I've got money. Fine. Do I waste a reroll and look at a couple of jokers? Be nice to find some money jokers. Once. Okay, we got scoring jokers. We don't really need score. This is a temporary joker, which we don't need. This is a permanent joker, which we don't need. So we don't take it because we don't need it. And save money. Maybe. Right, as long as I find a jack or a queen, we're good. We found a jack. I would like to find 2 jacks. We also already have a full house. I can only play 1 hand. Oh, okay, so we keep 3 of a kind 7s, and we look for another jack. And we've got a queen. So we definitely already win. But I would like to find another jack to use my strength on. We didn't find another jack to use my strength on. Does this already win definitely right now? It should do, isn't it? Times 26 malt. We've already calculated this last time. This already wins. So the only question is, do I use a strength on 1 jack or do we wait for a better opportunity? Greed. Ultimate greed. I think that's the way to play this game. It's probably not the way to play this game. Probably ultimate greed probably costs me more. Flower pot, eh? Times 3 malt if poker hand contains a diamond, a club, a heart and a spade, which we could duplicate with blueprint. That is interesting. It's not that easy. It means I need to get 2 pair, 4 of a kind of full houses. And to have an equal amount of diamonds, hearts, clubs or spade, or have a load of lover cards. But times 3 malt duplicated is times 6 malt. No, that's not even true. It's times 3 times 3. Yeah, it's a lot of times. Well, that is what I'm saying. Also, clearance sale says all cards and packs are 25% off. That is a must buy, because then everything is cheaper. And I think it's too powerful not to at least attempt it for now. You can always move blueprint around. So if I don't have this, I can always go for this. And if I don't have this, I can always go for this. Now I have 51 bucks. So let's open a pack. And we have the opportunity to purchase a buffed card or tarot card. It's not a queen, but it is a purple seal, which when discarded creates a tarot card, which is very powerful. So I'll take it for now. We can also buff a random planetary card, and we want to buff 2 pair of 4 of a kind. I guess 2 pair is much easier for the time being, so let's take that to begin with. 4 of a kind, we would have to really kind of convert a lot of our cards into queens, but then have different suits of queens. It's quite difficult to do. This we don't need. I don't think we need anything else at the moment, so let's save money. Adds an extra voucher to the next shop. We could do this because I've got the money to buy 2 vouchers, and they're cheaper at the moment, and vouchers are very powerful. I never normally take this, but maybe now's the time. Going to play around. I lose a lot of money and potentially a tarot card. And another shop. I'm going to do it this once. I don't normally do it. I want to find out. But let's not do this one. Right, so what we want to play is 2 pair. With all different suits. And preferably have a queen in hand. So if I leave the jack, because we could also turn jacks into queens. If I leave a spade. So we've actually got a 2 pair. That triggers flower pot. I can also turn these into queens. So that this still is relevant, although this might die at some point. But right now, this 2 pair should already win. I don't have any malt. Okay, so it doesn't already win because I don't have any malt. But who cares when somebody has a full house that triggers a flower pot? So this isn't the easiest malt for me to be using when I don't have the queens there. Okay, wasn't I supposed to get 2 vouchers? Did I already buy a voucher? Is that what happened then? Adds 1 voucher to the next shop. Maybe we already brought a voucher and then it added a voucher where normally there'd be no voucher. That's probably what happened. I didn't realize it worked like that, but okay. Fine, I'll take that and I'll open a pack. We can take $8. It's not the best. We can make another queen, which is probably okay if we keep this. We could make a steel queen. Queens are going to stay in hand anyway. Oh, it's very difficult to say what to do. We could make a steel queen so that we could duplicate so that then all our queens that are in hand are both steel and giving us malt. Still gives us a 1.5 score. Let's try that for now. Although this might die at some point. Oh, I can then duplicate it. Okay, that's even better. I hadn't realized I could do 2. That's amazing. That's way better. We don't want to play the queens. The queens don't need to be for the flower pot, rather. Open a celestial pack for 2 pair, or for Mars, or for a full house. I guess let's go with full house for now. This could be good. It is eternal, and I can't get rid of it. But down the line, it could be amazing. Every reroll gets 2 malt. Eventually, this will be better than this, but then we can get rid of this. Re-trigger all face cards. It's not really what we're doing. Fine, I'll take this to invest in the future, which means I should reroll, but now not. Save money. Discards 2 random cards per hand played. So we really want to find a one-shot hand, which means we dig. What if I don't find it? Right, we've got a queen. We've got a king. We've got a full house. This should win, probably. We could look for another queen to guarantee. We found another queen. There's no way this doesn't win. We're doubling this. We're getting this. I wonder if this is better to be doubled right now. I don't know. Wait, how much? This is a lot of malt. Because this is going to be... like 50 malt. Times 3. Or... 26 malt. Times 3 times 3. That's got to be better, isn't it? I don't want to do the math. Oh no! This is going to discard my queens. Shit. It might not be enough. I forgot about that. Hopefully it doesn't discard both my queens. It discarded both my queens. Oh, you little bastards. It was enough anyway. It was way near enough. Who cares about queens? That could have been very bad. It wasn't very bad. It was okay. I will redeem a foil holographic polychrome card appears more frequently. I will make a glass card just because. I will buff preferably a 2-pair of full house or 4 of a kind. I can choose. I think let's keep going with full houses then. I will reroll once to buff my joker and take money. We could pivot to flashes. We don't need to pivot to flashes. I could open another pack. I think I'd rather save money for rerolls so that this can grow. And go next. We have 2 queens in hand and we have a pair. So let's look for a 2-pair. Or a 2-pair. This is a 2-pair that wins, but then I don't get to discard my tarot card. I'm assuming this 2-pair wins. It's not a full house. If I discard this, I think I'm risking that I don't find a flower pot hand. If I don't find a flower pot hand, I might not win. Oh, you cruel game. Fine, I'll just play it. For 35,000 points. One less tarot card. What can you do? But I will open a joker pack because you never know. That's 16 malt. Or this is money if we play a face card occasionally. Do I need the score? If I take this, then I don't have to worry about queens. Because this can go. Yes. Doesn't have to go yet. But it could go eventually. And we level up full house. And we roll for our Jolly Joker that is an eternal card, so we have to keep buffing this. I could roll again, but then I'm out of money. Let's save money for now. We could add an extra voucher to the shop. The vouchers, there's some really good ones like cheap rerolls. Go on then. That probably is not the optimal choice, but who cares? We're playing on black stake, and sometimes I just do things for fun, right? We already have this. I don't know if this triggers flower pot though, because it's debuffed, which means I might never be able to trigger flower pot because all diamonds are debuffed. I would like to know if this works, so maybe we play it just to find out. It does still work. It doesn't quite make sense to me why it still works. I guess it still recognises it's a diamond card even though it's debuffed. I thought that was the point, that it doesn't recognise it, but never mind. And now we have 2 of these. An increased hand size for $7 only, yes please. And an overstock, which means I could buy this then buy this, and then get a whole new load of stuff, which I can't really use, but I can open a pack. Lovers goes very well with flower pot. Does it matter which we make as to lovers? Probably doesn't matter. Let's have a lovers S. If we could get lots of lovers, then it always triggers flower pot. We spend a bit of money to level up the Joker. We're slightly under the interest. I could sell one of these to get over the interest. Probably rather have these, to be honest. So let's go next. Technically a straight triggers flower pot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it doesn't because there's no heart. There's no lovers. So that straight doesn't trigger flower pot. I could look for something that does. I didn't find it. So instead we look for our full house. We found a heart. But now I don't have a straight. Okay, this is slightly awkward. If I discard all of this, then either we get a straight, or we get a full house, or I'm in a bit of a pickle. I'm in a bit of a pickle. No, I'm not. I've got my 2 pair. Okay, we can also buff this. I don't know what I want to be a glass card. Maybe I just want to get rid of 2s. One day, but not yet. That surely wins. By surely, it's not biggest of all scores. Now, I do like magic cards, and I do like spectral packs, where we can create a copy of a Joker but destroy all of the Jokers. No. It doesn't destroy this, interestingly. But it might copy this and destroy everything else. Actually, it probably does do that. Okay, we definitely don't do that. But we could add a purple seal to... you. And re-roll for Joker. And take a strength. Possibly that's not a good idea. Campfire is interesting. I like campfire. Now when we sell any card, this gets buffed and gets us Giga Score. So what we really want is lots of money. I need to get rich. How do we get rich? I've already got the 2 pair. But then no, I don't, because this is 2 diamonds. I didn't notice that. Okay, we don't have the 2 pair. So I can discard this. I still didn't get my discard. Oh, crap. Right, let's make these lucky. And let's get my discard. Although that actually already wins. Wait, what does it? No, I don't have a club. Still don't have a club. Okay, so it doesn't win yet. But I can get rid of one of the spades. I don't think we need the still card at the moment. We have a Wheel of Fortune. Spin the wheel. Nope. We still don't win. Right, we're looking for... we still don't win. Bloody hell. Okay, this is slightly awkward, because this doesn't have a heart in it. Kind of looking for a King of Hearts or a Queen of Hearts. I've got 6 hands to get there. Can I have the right one, please? Queen of Hearts. Okay, we have what we need. And we have 2 lucky cards, which please print money. Please, pretty please. I really need the money. Nope, no money, no score. But that's enough score. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. We didn't get lucky with the money. And we buy Pluto to sell Pluto to buff up the campfire. Unfortunately, this resets after every boss is killed. But we're coming up against the boss now. Which means I probably sell this to buff this. And reroll once. And do I spin the wheel or do I buy and sell? I want all of this stuff. Buff me. No. Buy. Buy. And maybe we'll sell if I'm struggling for score. All face cards are debuffed. Okay, this is slightly tricky. We do have my Lover's Ace, which is very good. Let's get rid of these things that don't work. And let's get rid of hearts that we don't want. Diamonds, clubs, ace, ace. So this might already score a lot of points, but probably not enough to win. But it should work because we tested that before and it worked last time. And I've got plenty of discards and hands left, so let's just see what this scores for now. Right, we're almost there. It'd be lovely to find another king. King of Hearts. We've already used our King of Hearts. Okay, so we're looking for a 2-pair with hearts. So let's look for a 2-pair with hearts. We found a 2-pair with hearts. Okay, so that already wins. So I could use this for what it's intended. And we could save this to sell later. Or potentially we could buff for of a kind. But this already wins. So let's win. Okay, okay, okay. We don't actually have very much malt between these things because I'm not particularly rich. And we're not doing that many rerolls. Money is the problem at the moment, but this helps because it makes everything cheaper going forward. And this helps because maybe it will make me some money. This helps because maybe it gives me some money. Money. Gives me a tiny amount of money. We need the money. We'll take the money. Love to reroll. I'm kind of broke. We need to get above the interest. I think we use the magician to make money. And we already win. We already win. Heart, diamond, clubs, spade. There's no spade. We don't already win. We do win. There's a spade. We take the one chance to make 20 bucks. We do not make 20 bucks. I lost a buck for the odds of trying to find 20 bucks. Oh well, what can you do? We've not buffed the campfire at all yet this round. All of these things are good. Right, we sell you to buff campfire. We buy you because you're useful. And we buy you because you're useful. We open a pack because you're useful. We make money. We don't make money. We make a little bit of money. Or we could make lucky cards. We could get rid of 4s because those aren't quite as good. We could make a buffed steel card because that is pretty good. And we make money. We don't make money. We make another. We make money. We make money. We're already around 6, so making money with this is not that good. Making money with this? We make tarot cards, which we could sell for this. We don't need to make diamonds, and we don't need to make tarot cards. So we buff our campfire, so it's 1.75 malt, and we re-roll to buff this. We don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. Let's save money. Go next. Okay, the scores are beginning to get a little bit scary. We got 2 queens of hearts, which isn't actually that useful. So we discard one of them. Right, we now have a 2 pair that triggers the flower pot. Let's use the Hierophant because this probably already wins. It probably doesn't win actually. Now it does. It triggered a lucky 20 malt. It didn't trigger the lucky money, which is what we really wanted. Right, we buy you to sell you to buff the campfire, and we buy you and sell you to buff the campfire, and this is 19 malt, which is better than 18 malt, but only just. But it will grow. We buy you and take you instead. We open a pack to use a tarot card, which will buff the fortune teller, and none of these are particularly good. They're all pretty shit for me. We skip because actually none of these do anything for me. I kind of want equal numbers of hearts. What is my deck? I've got 1 extra diamond. I guess we could make 1 diamond into a club. So my deck is a little bit more balanced again. And we open a pack to buff. None of these are good. Actually, Uranus is good. Okay, we'll buff 2 pair. We reroll to buff the Joker, which is only 16 malt so far. So even though I've been trying to weave in rerolls here and there, we're not that all that. We buy this to sell this to buff the campfire, which will get reset after we beat this next boss. And it says if I play 2 pair, I set my money to 0. So we really don't want to play 2 pair unless we help it. So we spend a bit of money in case we have to do 2 pair. And we buy this to sell this just to really make sure we get past this boss without using 2 pair. So we need full house or 4 of a kind, preferably. We found 2 pair which we don't want to play. So we look for an ace or an 8. We look for an ace or an 8 very religiously because we really don't want to play 2 pair. We found an 8. So we discard a king because it gives us a tarot card, which we can use on a 10 to give me buffed up score, and play a full house, which won't trigger the ox, so I won't lose all my money, to win the game. 363,000 points. That's not too bad actually, is it? Okay. Right, now our campfire is reset. So we buy this to sell this, to start slowly buffing up our campfire again. We buy this because this is just giga good. Gives me an extra consumable slot to play around with. And we buy this to make money, because money means we can do lots of things, and it buffs our fortune teller. We open a pack to buff 4 of a kind, because that's the only thing that works with flower pot. That's not true. Straight also works, but I guess that's okay. We re-roll to buff our Joker. We buy a Mercury to sell a Mercury to buff our campfire, and we re-roll again. And we re-roll again, and we buy a Justice to sell a Justice. We then save a bit of money. The mouth says play only 1 hand type this round, which probably will be a full house, if all goes to plan. We discard a king, whilst keeping our 6s, and we get a glass card. We don't have any diamonds in hand. I could sell this to buff the campfire, and we can look for a diamond. We found our lucky ace, which is essentially, by lucky I mean lover's ace. We found our lover's ace, lucky lover, which is a flower pot full house, and it got me 20 bucks. That's what I'm talking about. 600,000 points and 20 bucks. Okay. Things are going to plan. We spin the wheel. We spin the wheel. And we got an extra 10 malt. And I've got a Lovers card that I actually want to use because Lovers is broken with Flower Pot. And we get money. Money is good. Money is very good. We open another pack to get $9 is not the best. We could get some magic cards. We get some magic cards to print more money. Maybe one day. And we re-roll. And we re-roll. And we get a fool, which lets me get another lover's card. And we re-roll. And we level up full house. And we re-roll. And we buy to sell a Venus card to level up campfire, which is doing okay. And we buy and sell a world level campfire, which is doing okay. And then we save some money. We don't need to level up pair. So instead, we would like to find our lucky aces or queens. Found a queen. Found an ace. We don't want to use my lovers. These aren't the cards I want to use my lovers on. So we save it till next time. And instead play our full house that already wins the game. By 700,000 points. Sometimes a build just comes together and you get a blueprint from the very beginning of the game. And everything just comes up Millhouse. We buy a strength to sell a strength. And we level up 2 pair. And a straight. And we level up a full house. And we reroll. And we buy a devil to sell a devil to level up campfire. Although we probably didn't need to do that, because we need to save that for the next round. Right. Play only one hand type this round, eh? Well, let's discard this to get that. And then let's make a lover's 10. And then let's make another lover's to make another lover's 10. And then let's make a steel card just because that's okay. And then we play a full house that already wins the game. $1,000,000 points. Oh my. Giga God. My favourite card, but it's too late for you. Also a blank that we definitely don't need unless we're going to go infinite, but we're not going to go infinite with this build. And we can make a steel card. Probably better than anything else. A steel card to sell to level up campfire. And we have to take one of these, so I guess 4 of a kind. And we re-roll. And we buy to sell. I would like to level it up, but we need to level up campfire before we get to the boss. We buy to get money. And we buy to sell. And we re-roll. And we buy to sell. And we buy to use. Because then we can use this for more money. And we can sell to level up campfire. And we can roll. And we can buy. And we can sell. Is this good? Uncommon. Rare. Common. Uncommon. Rare. It's almost good. But it's probably not better than this. Probably close. But doesn't matter. We buy, we sell, we reroll. We buy and use because that makes more money, which means we can reroll and reroll and reroll and buy and sell and reroll and buy and sell and buy and sell. And I've got the whole fights to go, so let's save a little bit of money. Right. A few more rounds to go. We discard a tarot card to get a moon that we can sell. And we discard again. We really need to find our winning hand. Our winning hand. A spade, a heart, a diamond, a club. And win the game. For 1.5 million points. Our campfire is on 3.75. So we reroll so that we can buy a lovers and buy a sun, and sell a sun and keep a lovers, and reroll. And buy and use an emperor so we can sell a world, use a priestess, and sell and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell and reroll and buy and sell. That's at 5.5 mult. That now needs to have a blueprint on it. And my joker, that once upon a time was not doing very well, is now 60 plus 10 mult. That's 70 mult. That's only 38 mult. This could almost go. I don't have enough time to level this bad boy up, but if I did, I would level this bad boy up. But I don't need to. Let's go next and win the game. Right, we need a diamond. But we have a lovers, so we always have a diamond. Let's make a lovers queen that wins the game. With 2 magic cards, 3 magic cards. Go on, give me 60 bucks, please. No, 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 no money. But that's 6 million points. 6 million points, everybody. 6 million points. I want bigger score, so we sell. And we buy. And we sell. And we buy. And we don't need any of this crap. So we skip and we buy. And we level up full house. And we re-roll so that we can buy and sell. And reroll, and we get another lovers to play with the boss. Now unfortunately it flips all my cards, so now I don't know where blueprint is and I don't know what we're doubling, so our score probably won't be as good as we want it to be. But we can look for a tarot card that does absolutely nothing, but we can sell. So now we know this is my campfire, so that can come over here. We don't know which is our blueprint, but at least this is going to be multiplying the correct direction. We then look for our full house. Probably keep our lovers ace. And we look for our full house. We have an ace. We have a lover's ace. This is a full house that should already win. Unless our jokers are really shittily distributed. But whatever order they're in, it probably almost certainly definitely wins. Because we're godly gamers. And that's... okay, not such a good score. But we win! I don't think I want to go endless, so I guess this is it. I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed.